Well, 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 welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right, you found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, people. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait, there is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go!
Good evening and welcome all you Architects of Fate. So glad to have you here. I was definitely not mid-thought when I looked over and saw our friendly Felix finish his introductions and statements. So yeah, brain's working great this evening. But yeah, welcome to the Architects of Fate, guys. We got another great show for you. It's going to be entertaining for you here at the Architects of Fate. But I just want to make certain to remind you guys, this is the self-proclaimed only TTRPG stream where you, the viewer, can have direct impact and actions upon our campaign, our players, our GM, me, but it's more fun, obviously, I think, if you pick on my players, by spending your fate chips that you get in order to make things happen. You can make people sing and do one-liners, you can heal people, you can add random encounters, you can make glitches. Let your imagination run wild and let's see what you can do. So, after a 5-time watch streak, Super Joe Fly, you get a 5-time watch streak high five. Bam! High five. Moving more redemptions over to channel points, but there are a couple in there. Yep. So, great to have you guys. I want to go ahead and introduce my cast here. It's doing that tinny thing again. Damn it. I am not certain how to fix this. We'll try setting up on a... I'm on a Chromebook, so I don't have quite the audio controls that I would on some other PCs. So yeah, I will try to move it away and not quite be so overgaining my microphone. But we are so happy to have you here, and I will go ahead and introduce our entire cast tonight. First off, most importantly, our man behind the scenes, the one keeping us running, and the person responsible for making certain that the stream you see is good to go. So if it doesn't work, you know who to blame. That would be our moderator, Nat. You can't see him, but a high five for him. Quick round of applause. Quick round of applause. After that, I've got a great cast of characters and players here. I'm going to go on my screen just at the top and around. First off, ooh, my voice got really shaky there. I swear I have slept. First off, I would like to introduce Thornicius, our ranger, our archer, our wilderness man, our wild man, and the one that occasionally even sees things first, as long as it, doesn't help him. After that, we have our mercenary queen, the silver-plated bitch herself, the one that slices, the one that dices, the one that makes certain every rat is just a mess of pieces. That is Xenia. Following that, we have our witch hunter, the one who slices the witch's titties, the one who finds the dark cults and the one who destroys the ancient artifacts, even when the rest of the party would like to use them. Abertach. And finally, although we do have another one coming shortly, we have, hey, Goliath, good to have you, my friend. Good to have you. Finally, for our players tonight, we have the mover of cameras. We have the Kitani emissary. We have the one with the tiger claws as weapons, the biggest armor, and the least strength of everybody. That, my friends, is Zhang, the emissary of far-off Kitai. And we just lost 2 of our players. I'm sure they'll be back soon.
Do I really have the least strength?
Actually, you're not terribly unstrong. You just don't have a lot of points in melee combat. But if you were to put an extra point or 2 in melee combat, you would be pretty freaking
beefy.
Yeah. Because you've already got the strongest armor.
Really. His weapon hurts himself.
He does use a weapon that hurts himself.
That's not all of them.
Same thing.
And ladies and gentlemen, I am your GM. I am playing the part of Crom, the god who cares not for your worries. They can call me Crom, you can call me Chance, and I'm happy to have you here at the Architects of Fate. So without further ado, beefy like a Slim Jim. Without further ado, let's get moving. I would like to ask our players to go ahead and give us a recap of where we find ourselves, and then we'll take it from there. So, anybody, where are we?
Well, there's only 2 of us at the moment.
Only 2 of us at the moment.
So, Abertach is carrying a piece of an evil god, an ancient artifact of evil, emphasis on the evil, in his bag. And we were sent to the bag itself is not evil. Yeah. We were sent to these ancient ruins to gather an artifact for somebody who's probably going to misuse it. But the real reason we're here is hoping that maybe the people associated with these ruins had some way of getting rid of pieces of evil gods. Unfortunately, once we get close to the ruins, the fragment of the artifact sort of blows stuff up at night, every night at dusk or something, and it has just gone off, prompting a lot of activity around these ruins, and we in the chaos are trying to figure out what our next step is.
All right. Anybody else have things to kind of add to that? Some context points here.
So, did we explain how the artifact came alive? No? Okay, so the artifact kind of interacted with the archaeological site that we had found and had sent up a great big burst of light or something into the sky or something like that. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And then it lit up
a red and black, almost light and anti-light swirl and aura of crackling, like spiraling up the citadel and down the 5 separate geometric points before evaporating in a burst into the air of concussive power.
Right, exactly. That. So that's I think where we kind of left off.
Yeah,
we were reacting to that.
Mm-hmm. So the party had just got done having dinner with the chief archaeologist here. The chief archaeologist whose name I totally know because I wrote him, Artwick, the chief archaeologist Artwick. Having a nice dinner, asking some questions. There's some singing, some dancing, some music. And then Abertach's backpack started vibrating, and there was an explosion because of a reaction between the backpack and the giant citadel piece, which, if you look on the screen, you can see a couple of AI-generated art pieces there, kind of on the top right. I was working around with a bunch of AI art trying to find something cool. It looks kind of like the left turn one, but it's more of the size of the right turn one, because this campsite, this dig site that they're in, is in the bowl of a giant meteor crater, deep into some very untamed mountains. So something similar to that image on the left is the artifact, the Citadel pillar artifact thing that they've been seeing. Now, the artifact that is in his backpack, on the other hand, looks more like imagine 57 Ouroboros snakes all in a row, just 57 different snakes eating their own tails, just like worms and wires and circles and things, just all collapsing in upon itself is the artifact in his backpack. Roughly the size of a human head. Not that human head are the size comparison measurements to use, but, give or take about that size of a bunch of circles and rings and wormies, snaky things eating itself is the artifact in your backpack.
I guess I don't have reflexes.
What was that?
We're looking at some stuff in the book real quick.
Now, the party, as I said, came here. Their original task was to get here, pick up an artifact, and bring it back to the high priest of Mitra, back at the capital city. There was some suspicions that there might be more going on, but the party has made it here and tasked with get the artifact coming back. However, there has been some mysteries in the area. What is happening here? What are these artifacts? Who really is trying to collect these artifacts? The Keeper of Souls, the big villain of the chapter, has been hunting them and looking for things, although they haven't had a lot of direct contact. They did, however, have their first contact with Ter Vithosh, the evil necromancer that is the ultimate big bad evil guy, and the Keeper of Souls is nominally his minion. But also there's reports of a whole village missing its children after a recent attack. And the village says that those children were brought here. As the party gets here, they find no signs of missing children or anything untoward whatsoever in this camp. Not even normal slaves, as we know this is a barbaric land and they have slavery here. This camp doesn't even seem to employ normal slaves. Everyone here seems to be a freedman with their own pickaxes and shovels and desks, and usually even having their own tents. Maybe only 2 or 3 or 5 others in them, but still. With that, we begin. Abertach, you step out from the outhouse where you had recently retreated. Thornicius, Zinnia, Zang, and potentially Verai, you go to the outhouse where Abertach was hiding.
Hiding's a strong word.
Do not go in there. Woo!
Yeah. It was a thing.
And begin.
What did you do this time?
Well, you know it happened last time.
Yes, I assume it was your fault, but both times.
No, it was just something I ate.
So you are admitting fault.
Did anybody have anything useful to add here? Because I see a couple of options here. One is for us to try to infiltrate the ruins during the chaos. The other is to GTFO.
Well, remind me, did we get the other artifact from...
No, you haven't received the artifact yet. Artwick said in the first thing in the morning he would have it brought up from below and just give it to you. So just hang out overnight. He'll bring it up in the morning because it's already evening time. It's dinner time. You're not going to start your journey at dusk. And dusk is when, right as the sun is setting, right when the light meets the shadow, is the moment when
and the moon,
the artifact in his backpack, and the strangely alien geometric pillar interact with each other in an explosion of light and anti-light power.
Well, that can't be good.
So how is Artwick and the rest of the dig sites? Are they freaking the fuck out, running away?
They are running to the pillars. They basically have grabbed all their books and notes and magnifying glasses and shovels, and they are all running to the pillar because This is the most they have ever seen an action or reaction of any sort from these pillars. They are all running towards the pillars to begin studying what's going on.
Yeah, I will make my way towards Artwick to ask him his opinions on what's causing all this.
All right, anybody going with him? Going once?
Yeah, I guess I'll go
All right.
just in case.
Zhang and Thornicius. Zhang and Thornicius head towards the pillar where they saw Artwick running. Artwick is indeed there, yelling at people to take measurements of insert random words that you don't understand here. Take these measurements. You there, go write this down. Draw a picture of that. Chart this. And you run up to him, and he is just excited and animated. And, oh my God, this is the most exciting thing. We've seen it have some reactions, but never like this. What could possibly be doing this? We've got to find out.
Do you have anyone in the pillar itself to look at the artifact and see what it's doing?
He looks a little bit awkward for a moment, like he wants to say something and then is finding something else to say. Yes! I'm sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
You don't seem so very confident.
Make an insight.
Maybe
I would
we
like to
should
make an
check
insight check.
Roll for insight, yeah.
Oh, let's have a look here.
More bad weather, Goliath! Because we've already found one bad weather just means it's like windy and
Right.
sprinkly. 2 bad weathers means it's really rough weathers. 3 means Cthulhu tentacles start raining from the sky.
I rolled 1 success.
1 success pretty much tells you what I just sold. He definitely hesitated there and is nervous about something. But beyond that, you're not certain what he could be meaning. Hey! And ladies and gentlemen, we got our 5th. This, my friends, this is the assassin, the stabber of faces, the scary one in the dark and in the light too, with the backpack and the Doomslayer axe. This, once we can get the camera, once we can get the stream attached,
Jeopardy.
once we can get the stream attached, it'll happen soon, I'm sure of it, is Vera, the assassin. There she is!
Miss us scared.
So we just got a little bit of context at the backstory, kind of caught everybody up, and then Thornicius and Zhang ran towards the head archaeologist Artwick to go see what's up.
Okay. Sounds good.
So the archaeologist is definitely not saying everything.
Being a little cagey.
A little cagey, but beyond that, you don't. Could be anything. Oh,
Well, perhaps we should head in and check on them, make sure everyone is safe.
at last!
doing their
Yes, yes. I mean,
Are you reacting to me or?
You could offer to go in, but boy, the skies just opened up, and it might be dusk, but this is just the most beautiful dusk you've ever had. Like, there's just some partial clouding there. The God rays are coming up and over. There's a light breeze coming from the west through the mountains. It's almost like warm even, especially for being up this high in the mountains. The air is so crisp and so clean.
Wasn't it just raining a minute ago?
Yeah, well, it started raining again, so. We have dueling redeems.
Mother Nature is like bipolar around here.
In the west, it is sunny. In the east, it is just nasty, rainy, nasty.
Rolling black
Do it.
hill. Yeah.
Do it. Oh, it's on cooldown. How long is that cooldown? I didn't even know there was a cooldown. Womp womp. Looks like you're just going to have to wait another minute before you can make it even worse weather. I don't know how long is the cooldown, though. Huh. We'll find out.
4,000
voltons.
voltons.
3 Jazurans. So you say, what did you say to him again?
I said, it's wet, it's dangerous. I'm worried about whoever might be in there. We should probably check it out. Make sure that
I'm sure it's
Or-
okay.
being
I'm
sacrificed
sure
by
it's
the dark
okay.
gods.
There's no need. It's fine. We'll just stay up here.
Are you worried about something? You seem a little.
No. There's already the right people are down there. It's fine. It's fine.
What are their names?
The Citadel. I like to call it Buster. I don't know why.
What are the names of the people down there?
They're just people.
So you're telling us you don't know the names of the people you have down there watching? And
They were all wearing red shirts.
Just people.
Okay, that's it. Enough talk. I'm gonna go over, like, put my arm underneath his arm, and like, why don't we go take a walk? And like, I'm just like strong arming his arm in my arm. Like, come on, let's go take a walk.
Oh, you're grabbing
We're gonna
the archaeologist?
Yeah. I'm just gonna put my arm underneath his arm and just kind of like, let's take a walk and find out who's down there.
And I'll go grab some backup.
Let's go take a look.
I will call this an athletics check to grab him and walk with him, because he is going to do his own thing to try to not be grabbed.
That is a 1, my friend.
No, you can forgive me.
So is that one
no,
success or 2?
I don't
That's
know.
1 success, 2 successes.
2.
Okay. And he has 2 successes.
But I always
Well,
win.
I go to.
What were you doing, Zing?
Us.
But the player always wins.
I went to go obtain backup in the rest of the party to possibly go down into this now glowing, hopefully dry on the inside
Okay. So
obelisk.
Thornicius, are you doing it like nonchalantly, or like you're obviously trying to abduct him?
Trying to do it nonchalantly.
Nonchalantly.
Like, just trying to, like, let's go take a look, and just like not allowing him to pull his arm free, but I'm not trying to hurt him. You know what I'm saying?
He is able to fend off your grabbings as he is trying to, like, at the same time fend you off, is also trying to study what's going on with the pillars of the Citadel.
Okay, fine.
So if I'm there
Yep.
now, if Michael went and got me,
Well, I wanted to grab
Sure,
the others.
you grab everybody.
Bring the rest of us in.
I'll tell him, look, I'll tell you what caused all of this if you'll be straight with us about what's in there.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I am going to need a persuade check. But go ahead and give yourself an extra point of momentum on that. So roll an extra die on your persuade check. Because that is like his weakness here.
Somebody redeemed a glitch.
Can I lend some credence to?
Oh,
Never mind.
What was that? 3 successes?
that's. I think that's.
Yeah, you do have a point. If that is 3 successes. Oh my. He had 1 success and a complication, trying to not be convinced by that. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to make certain that I can keep caught up with the chat that's happening here. I don't want to miss anything. So as you say that, he's almost staring daggers at you, like he is half like he's really interested in what you're saying, and he's really mad that you're saying it, not because you're saying it, because damn it.
And then I'll catch his eyes and then look at my backpack that he spotted something moving in it earlier, indicating that there probably is something to what I'm saying.
Damn it. Look, I didn't say a thing. Okay? I didn't say anything. I don't know. That's the honest answer. I don't know what's happening. What I do know is the guy that's running things downstairs is extraordinarily scary. And paying indirectly, it has been sent here by my benefactors, and I need their support to keep this dig going.
Who is this man downstairs?
Some acolyte. I don't know. His name's Andorus. No,
Is that a
first
name
time
we
you've
should
heard the
know?
name.
I don't think so.
Okay.
White windowless
Interesting.
wagon with
White
3
acolytes
puppies scribbled on the side. All right, Atlas, but give me just a second. As soon as they go somewhere else, it's going to be there. It's going to be there.
Oh, well, I'll make good on my end. Tell him I have a piece of a dead evil god that we're trying to figure out how to get rid of, and without it coming
I
back
knew
to
it.
life.
You found it in those Atlantean
And-
ruins, didn't you? I knew it.
Yes. But I, an opponent of all things associated with the Outer Dark, including this one, and would love to find a way to frustrate any
I am
attempt to
certain
use
that
it
those
against
slaves escaped from this dig site 1,000 years ago.
I think that's a logical
So
explanation.
you have an artifact that was in this site.
Yes. And we came here hoping that if these people made the thing, or found the thing, or whatever the thing, they might have left instructions
Gotta
for
be a
how to deal
splinter.
with it. I agree, definitely. I saw all these turtles around it.
Wow, that took me way too long to catch on
explains the
to.
rats.
That took me way too long to catch on to. It's gotta be a splinter. I think that's the only explanation.
As in a piece of a dead god? A splinter of a
Yes,
dead god?
but not
Yeah?
just any splinter, like the central splinter.
Oh God.
Yes, exactly.
So I
Yeah,
found a
I think
history of
that's-
this place. Like
there was a
this was freaking ground zero for some seriously heinous necromantic mind control shit.
That's what we saw in the pictograms. Yes.
Can I see it?
No.
Yes. but don't touch, because it is a piece of evil. I'll open the bag,
He
show it.
looks in, and he studies and he stares and he looks and like, yes, that's it. This is this. I've seen this. I've seen this. The pictures of this, sort of. Well, descriptions, pictographical descriptions. I've seen this. This is what this. The loss of this was what collapsed this entire site.
And remember I drew the diagram
Yep.
for it earlier on the
Yep.
table for him? And that's the symbol for it?
No,
Did
but
they
I
leave-
think it's a related
No, it's
symbol. I
not.
think that might be the symbol that the slaves used. That is not the symbol that the masters used.
Okay. Did they leave any instructions for how to get rid of the thing?
No, the only thing they were interested in doing was using it and combining it to awaken something. They just called it
that's
the
what I was
Abyss.
afraid of. Yep.
I mean, please tell me it is not supposed to be combined with the artifact that we're here to collect.
They're kind of two pieces of the same art, same fable.
I was worried about that.
Okay.
Like,
That's not going in there.
That's about our luck.
I turn around and I look at
Yeah.
Abertach and I point and I say,
It's-
that thing is not going in there.
I think that is a wise
not going in
choice.
where? No, you should not go down there.
Into the
You
temple.
should not go down there.
No.
I'll have your artifact brought up and you can take it out of here.
Sooner or later.
The artifact that you're bringing up, let's just be clear here. Is that what you said was the other
Yes.
piece of it?
Well, not the other piece so much as an other piece.
Ah, well, that's marginally better. Yeah, in the world of small victories.
That lessens our complaint from
Okay.
Up here to about there.
If there is if you do find a way to get rid of this thing in here, or any leads on it, the world may be a lot better off if we figure out how to do that.
He kind of looks around for a little bit. Sure, I could try to find that information. I have no information towards that.
It's all right. If you find anything,
Here's the number.
You know.
Give us a call.
So
Don't
you're
go in
saying
there.
that this thing started exploding because you were close?
That's my guess. I'll point up the crater and said, "Did you hear one last night?"
Yes. Yes,
Big
we did
boom
have
around
one
us.
last night, and we tried to study it, but it wasn't anywhere near this strong.
Yeah, we were only about an hour away up there, and that's how it happens.
So whatever happens, happens at the juxtaposition of light and dark. That actually explains so much.
Well, only at one particular juxtaposition of light and dark. Otherwise, it would happen at dawn too.
Where dark is eating the light. We find references to that all over the place. I couldn't figure out what it means.
Oh,
Yeah,
Now you know.
At the moment that
Now we
darkness
know.
takes over the light.
okay, we've done giving you all these answers. Now, Vera, I must kill you. Sorry.
He starts backing away. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't think that's a great idea.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
There's no need for that now.
Kidding.
It seems likely that we need to get this away
His
from here
short,
as soon as
stout,
possible.
well-armed and armored friend steps forward between you, Verai, and him.
Oh, I was just playing.
She does not look amused. She doesn't say anything. She does not look amused. And I just realized I wasn't actually using my Artwick accent. My bad. Imagine there was a really bad semi-Germanic accent going on there.
Yeah.
This is how we say goodbye in Austria. To Joe. Well, that helps us a little bit. Like we know kind of what's going on.
Somebody wants dinner? No.
So is there any particular reason why we can't just send someone for the artifact so that we can remove it from this area post haste?
Because it's about to be nighttime?
What does that mean?
That's when the bad things around it happen.
Oh, okay.
Define bad things.
Well, at worst, we've had people go
That's
missing. People go into the room, they don't come out of the room. They're not in the room anymore.
What room? He's talking about the room with the floating box and the artifact.
Yes, the chamber that it's in that has the floating that has the box, the altar and the artifact floating above it. Yes.
You sure your acolyte isn't just sacrificing them?
Yes.
It'll take a little bit to answer.
It was a long, long pause.
He's scary.
Does he ever come out of
Is
ruins?
he like big, strong, lots of weapons, scary,
Oh,
or
no.
dark?
She could take care of big,
soul?
strong, lots of weapons. Scary.
Okay, so this guy is scary. And has he ever come back up out of there? Or does he stay down there all the time?
He stays down there. I stay up here. He stays down there.
Even at night?
I stay up here. He stays down there. I get the upper digs. He gets the lower digs.
Gotcha.
And you get the artifact.
And I get the archaeological site. I get everything that is gained from here. I get the knowledge that's gained from here. I get the artifacts that are gained from here.
Does Tiber's father know how evil the thing we're bringing him is?
Are you saying this out loud?
Yes.
Tiber goes, I don't know, you heard everything you heard everything I knew.
I'm not asking Tiber, I'm asking the archaeologist.
Oh. I guess I should start doing his accent now. Pretend I was doing this accent the whole time, ladies and gentlemen, I swear. Well, I don't know that anybody knows how evil it really is.
It's a splinter of a dark god. I think it's quite evil.
Yes, but is evil but who it controls or who controls it?
No, evil's evil. My question is more like, is this guy wanting a souvenir, or do you know what he's going to do with this thing?
I have learned my many years of archaeology. It is best not to ask too deeply on my benefactor's needs.
This could get your soul sold very easily.
This gets us towards more knowledge of the very events that has made this continent what it is. And if a single artifact is the price to pay for that, that is a price I am willing to pay.
Is he quoting Indiana Jones?
So, all right. Well, I guess tonight we rest, and tomorrow we GTFO.
I say we rest up on the hill, away from this damn thing as far as possible. Just my humble opinion. I don't want your thing
I
interacting
can agree with that.
thing and being too close to each other. Plus, I don't like to look in that girl's eyes.
Oh, yeah. Fania does not have compassion in her eyes, but she also doesn't have malice in her eyes.
Those damn neutrals.
Except when she looks at Artwick. She definitely has a very...
Passionate.
Not the right word.
Protective?
Protective look at Artwick.
Mm.
You can tell...
Are we talking caretaker protective?
I won't even make you make an insight check on this, although if you wanted to, for more information, there is some more to give. She obviously would be willing to murder anybody to protect him. And it's not because of money.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take that insight check.
Certainly.
Not sure if I passed.
What is that? An 11 and a 12, and your insight is a 10 and a 1. So no successes. Even without that, you can tell that it is not for money that she would be willing to murder people to protect him.
Okay.
He's her love slave.
Well, let us find a safe place to bed down, away from the chaos, preferably in a well-lit area.
So, what do you do?
Good solution.
Let's say we go back to the
We're gonna
wagons.
take some watches.
You go back to
He's already got it arranged where we could sleep there, so, and it's far enough away that we're reasonably safe.
people and places.
I remember the accent.
Tertiary characters, not the Sobs, not the Frobs, not the Dufresnes, not the Capettes, not Corin. What was the name of the merchant? I didn't write down his name.
Teshin?
Teshin, yes.
Yeah.
Let me make certain I add that here. in my
Ladle wielding
chapter.
wife.
Chapter 2, tertiary NPCs. Left,
In relation to the
Teshin,
Warframe session.
merchant. Okay, now I have that written down for more enumeration later. I wasn't planning on bringing Teshin into this, but no, somebody in the chat had to go ahead and purchase an ally, and it worked out really well for you guys, unfortunately. So what are you doing? You're just heading back to Teshin's wagons and sleeping for the night?
I thought you guys wanted to go up the crater.
I think it's probably safer with Teshin and the rest of
And in an emergency, we can.
the eyes that might be guarding
Yeah.
and watching.
In an emergency, we could always take the
Also-
elevator up out of here anyway.
Sure, let's put his wife and children in danger.
Children make good meat shields. And even better meat.
Yes,
I mean, you got
that.
You're right. I've known 100% of dark evil wizards have always stopped to save the lives of children.
9 out of 10 dark wizards prefer the taste of a child.
That's a true statement, so I've heard. That's what they tell me. I wouldn't know anything about that. I don't know, but I've been told. I've been told that that is a true statement. So is that what you're doing? You're heading back to Teshin's?
I mean, Abertach thinks it would be better just to leave the camp and sit at the top for a while, but I'll go with whatever people want to do.
I'll head
That
up
should
with you
sound good.
out of the crater.
Is there only one exit from the?
No.
There's an exit on every cardinal direction. The main one is on the west side, but there are several exits. And if you've got really good athletic-y, acrobatic-y skills, you could probably scramble your way out.
Why are we going back to Teshin?
Yeah, no, I'd rather have
The
extra.
glitch, there wasn't a glitch
extra
purchase. There
eyes
was
and
only an
safe
advantage
location.
purchase. I don't see a
No,
glitch
they went
yet.
earlier.
Won't be bringing change.
Was there a glitch? I just saw an advantage. Item. Get earned. I see. There's the glitch from Super Joe Fly. Redeem glitch. Oh, the glitch is Calamari Rain, and we're going to call that for the bad weather. That's it. The glitch for the bad weather. Well,
It does change my opinion if it starts raining.
it is not raining calamari, but it is a thunderstorm starting to roll in. And as you see in the clouds, the thunder seems intimidating and different. Very deep rolling thunder. There's not sky to ground lightning happening, but you definitely see the cloud to cloud lightning very much just lighting up different parts of the sky. And it's not the usual silvery white lightning blast. These lightning blasts inside of the cloud are the same kind of red and anti-red of the pillar's glowing energy blasts, as those same sort of energies that were recently wrapping around the pillar and its 5 geometric alien shapes are now scrambling across the sky in dark and bright tentacles of lightning and energy surging from cloud to cloud.
This seems like something for our Tani to take care of. Through diplomacy, it.
Yes, talk to the
You want me
clouds.
to
Oh
conduct
man, yells at
diplomacy
clouds.
with Cthulhu?
Yes. Why not?
I'll just offer you up as a sacrifice.
I'm good with this.
That'll work, right?
I'm good with this.
I think the party will
One
agree with
less
this.
witch hunter to fuck with my plans.
Of course, you'd have to deal with whatever he becomes next.
You're right, that could be worse.
A witch hunter.
A one-titted witch
Oh,
with a bad
he
attitude.
becomes the witch he used to slice.
I've never rogue made a witch cheese.
So, it has not been decided. I've still heard both ways. Many ways now.
If the weather's getting that bad, probably staying here is a better idea.
So the party is moving to Teshin's wagons.
Encampment areas. Yes.
Okay. On the way to Teshin's wagons, one of these red/anti-red lightning strikes brightens up a corner of the camp just enough to catch your eye, as you see over there, kind of on the edge of the bowl, because Teshin's on the southeast edge, kind of near the wall of the camp, anyways, which is the opposite side of the lift, really far away from getting wagons up and down. But whatever. As you're heading to him, you see a small opening in one of it, with a small opening in the side of the crater, going into the side of the crater. And in front of that opening, you see a painted white wagon. That says "Free Puppies" on the side of the painted white wagon.
Oh, look, free puppies.
Oh.
Let's go. I always wanted a puppy.
I do love puppies.
I'm sure they have candy too.
Free puppies
You know what?
and candy.
Oh, no. They've got me.
I was
My two
questioning the
weaknesses.
puppy, but
Candy and puppies. I gotta go.
Nope.
Another red and anti-red blast of lightning streaks out, giving it an intimidating shadow around that wagon for just a moment.
I have to admit, I kind of want to go check it out, but it's also making me think, if we are looking for a bunch of kidnapped children, that could be part of it.
yeah, y'all had me at free puppies and candy, so let's go.
Oh, they had you at the work.
Hey, she ain't no gold digger. She'll stab a bitch for free. It's only slutty if you get paid for it. Wait a minute. No, it's only hooker. No, wait.
It's only slutty if you enjoy it. Wait, no, I enjoy it.
So onward to Teshin's wagon then?
Is he on the way to the Free Puppies wagon?
You know the Free Puppies wagon is over there. Teshin's wagon is over there.
I'm gonna veer over and go, ooh, puppies! And I'm gonna go ahead and explore the puppies.
I'm going to go with her because there could be the kidnapped children.
Okay. The party veers off towards the wagon that says free puppies and candies. As you get over to that wagon, there's no,
Wait. Is there an unnecessary apostrophe?
there are no apostrophes. None. It's completely sans apostrophe.
Unsuspicious.
Fluffy 1, Fluffy 2, and so you head over to this wagon, and it is placed down right next to a small opening in the side of the crater that has some cart tracks coming out of the opening. The wagon itself appears to be used to haul rocks, maybe, because
Puppies?
you can see rocks in the wagon. But it is a covered wagon. The cover on the wagon, though, is just rolled up and tied down at the moment. And now it looks like it's being used to haul rocks or something from a small opening in the side of the crater face that has...
Wait. Shouldn't it be being used to haul puppies?
It says free puppies and candy, but the only thing inside of the wagon is rocks.
I feel like
My day is ruined and my disappointment is immeasurable.
to explore this shady crevice in the mountainside. That looks like it's got the tracks and the rocks, and maybe the puppies are in there. And if not, I'm a stab a bitch.
Does that sound good to the party?
If she's going, I gotta follow. Somebody's gotta save them from themselves. Or save me
Yes.
from myself. One of the other.
Someone must save them all from themselves. As I
Sigh.
slowly follow behind, shaking my head at the barbarians running off after free puppies.
And
Oh, I
candy.
forgot. You guys only eat them over there.
Hey, it's not just the puppies, all right? It's also the candy, but mainly the puppies.
And the children.
What children?
The butt children.
As a particularly large red and anti-red blast of lightning scatters across the sky in multiple tendrils, lighting up the entire place for just a moment. And in that moment, I need observation checks.
Ooh, I'm good at those. But unfortunately, I can't roll.
One person, don't care which person, one person rolls observation.
I will, because my observation,
Oh,
I
just-
can re-roll one, and it's okay.
Can I make timestamps on Roll20 so I can see when people actually write things? Enable chat timestamps. I can make timestamps.
Two
Okay.
successes.
Well,
Didn't even have to re-roll one. 2 successes.
During that blast of red and anti-red,
Do I see puppies?
you, with 2 successes, you see, and it's hard to explain. Your eyes have to be deceiving you. Maybe your mind is deceiving you. But as those red tendrils spark across the sky from this thunderstorm that the chat has paid for, are shadows throughout the camp. But not shadows on the ground, shadows in the air.
oh, good.
Vaguely person-y shaped shadows darkening the air in a 3-dimensional space. Or maybe a 2-dimensional space, and you're only seeing it from a singular angle. But as all of these thoughts go through your head in the length of a lightning bolt, as that lightning bolt ends, that red and anti-red lightning bolt ends, and the darkness begins to come back, the torches throughout the camp must have just been a wind blast from the rain and the torches throughout the camp, because as soon as that by the time you can even realize you're seeing the shadow of something, the shadows have flickered away.
Did you say all the lights went out in the camp?
No, the lights didn't go out in the camp, but it is storming,
Okay.
and the torches are having a hard time staying lit.
Does my cell phone have a signal?
Nope, there's no cell phone signal here.
I knew it.
You've got the virgin, the jock, what were the other tropes?
High
The
school.
The nerd, the stoner,
The slut.
the slut, the jock, the nerd, the stoner, and the jock.
And the outcast.
And the Asian.
And the
Oh,
outcast,
don't forget
the
the final
rocker.
girl.
I'm the final girl.
Well, they've still got lights on. We're good to go into this dark crevice.
So with that, it is now nighttime. You're heading into this hole in the ground with the rails rather than to Teshin's to sleep and get the artifact in the morning?
Well, I must admit, seeing the little shadows in the sky, I am a little bit worried about Tishan's family.
No, they
Yeah,
weren't in
maybe
the
not
sky.
want to lead this.
They were not in the sky. They were within the camp.
That makes me even more worried about it.
Might have just been people's shadows.
Yeah, totally. Could be people's shadows. Yeah, that's what it is.
Why don't we ensure our deaths and split the party?
No.
But free puppies!
Tiber and Corin say, we can go back and watch out for him if you want to go on.
Mm.
I'm not sure I need it to be that bad.
1.5 men aren't going to do much.
1.5 men. Yeah. Screw the puppies. I think we gotta go help Teshin. If there's things about in the camp.
Fine, but we're checking out the puppies first thing in the morning.
Fine, first thing in the morning. On our way out, we'll stop and get you a puppy.
Damn right. If not, I'm
Yes.
stabbing a bitch.
And I'm trying to ignore the red balloons
You mean the puppy's
slowly
mother?
coming up out of that hole in the wall.
I mean, are you sure? Because I don't mind not going down deep into another hole, Corin says.
Yeah, you do. I mean,
Wait. Phrasing.
Are we still doing phrasing? Is that still a thing? As a Tiber's like, yeah, you wouldn't mind going down into that hole now, would you? I mean, you wouldn't not mind. Wait, which is it?
this is so awkward. I want to just go down into the hole now.
All right, I will make a decision. I'm gonna head for Tishan's
Yeah.
thing. I don't want the kids to die yet.
I'm with you.
All right. So during the middle of this storm, the party steps away from the wagon that's the big white windowless wagon that says free puppies and candy and heads towards the Conestoga that houses Teshin, his large wife, their 5 children, and several other strong arms. And you make it back. They've got things tied down. You can tell that they are all hiding from the rain and the lightning and definitely looking like a little scared, a little nervous of this unnatural, supernatural thunder that is crawling across the sky.
It's just dark magic. There's nothing to be afraid of.
That is what I'm afraid
We see it all
of.
the time. We see it all the time.
Yes, I know. Last time I saw you guys was the last time I saw it too.
Yeah, I blame the Katani.
You're the one that serves
Don't
chili
blame
for
me.
lunch.
Have this better. My
There's only one person in this party that intentionally hunts down witches and dark magic.
Now that's true. I have to give you that.
And just so happens
But
to
I
be
keep
carrying.
people safe from it. It's just that some people have to be in harm's way.
And now we''ve killed the GM. We've killed from.
Sorry, I forgot to swallow. I was drinking my vodka.
Still phrasing.
So the problem is I had a drink and a half of vodka left in the bottle, and I wasn't about to waste a half a drink. So there's about 50% more vodka in here than I intended on. But I did finish off the bottle of Absolute Citron. So now I need to do a refill with,
Yay.
I'm thinking tequila next.
Has the game gone that bad?
No. So you're at Teshin's Conestoga.
They're safe.
They're safe.
I'm going to bed. In the morning, I'm getting free puppies or I'm stabbing somebody.
They're
I
always
don't
going to
feel
bed.
Particularly, yeah. I don't feel particularly
I mean, that's
safe.
not a bad idea, but we should keep some watches.
Yes, I highly agree with the idea of keeping watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up.
Thornicius is staying up.
With extra torches.
So are you staying up
We'll
all
let-
night,
let us
considering
set
that
up
most of you
watch.
didn't really sleep last night either?
Did I stay up last night?
Yeah. Yeah, most of the party did not sleep a whole lot last night. Veri especially did not sleep a whole lot in the prior night.
That's right.
Well, I slept a lot during the day today.
Veri did get a few hours of sleep during the day. None of you have penalties today for not sleeping. But only those of you with the Sentry perk will be able to go any more time without penalties.
Did I have any issues sleeping in the previous night in the game that I wasn't in?
I thought you people didn't sleep. You just went into like a reverie for 4 hours or something.
I'm a fucking elf.
Oh.
No, we did describe you as you went to rest while the others were staying up because you were told, hey, it's fine, I'm going to go. And you're like, okay, well, I'm going to go to bed. So no, you are actually rested. You're the only one in the party.
So I will take one of the
Yeah,
watches.
you're the only one in the party that is rested.
I'm a watch thief now.
So there are 3 watch through the
Fine,
night.
if you want my watch? I'll let you have it and have a good night rest.
There are 3 watches throughout the night. Thornicius has taken one. Zang has taken one. Has anybody taken the 3rd?
I'll take the third.
And Abertach takes the 3rd. All right. So you guys are just grabbing a quick snack and having a sip of wine and going to bed then?
The others?
Veri and Zinnia. And just as a party in general, you're just huddling up and camping here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Zinnia's gonna go ahead and take a nap, go to sleep, whatever.
To be clear, speaking of Teddy, Teddy still has not come back. There is no Teddy. You have,
There never was.
since session 12 of this campaign, you have not been without Teddy for more than a moment.
I'm aware.
Teddy has been gone for over 2 hours.
And I am extremely worried about Teddy's health.
I wouldn't if I were you.
And the last thing you saw from Teddy and remember, this is the last thing you saw from Teddy.
What is that one of those? You've seen it before, right? I don't want to.
For just a brief instant, you saw that.
The guy? Yeah.
Yeah, the albino.
I have a picture of the albino seared into my memory, aka the.
I know.
I'm well aware. And since Teddy's technically a puppy, maybe the sign on that wagon was for me?
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Tell
It's my birthday. So if you want to do that,
Ooh, careful.
I was gonna.
No. No, damn it.
Oh, I still have good.
But I'm letting them figure out the sleeping. Or I am catching some sleep since I was up all the previous night, exploring a potentially hostile camp under the cover of darkness, all by myself. After I ran away from sentries, to no help from those folks. So
Thornitius is the first watchman. I need a number between 1 and 12, Thornitius. You pick it. Don't care what it is. I need a number between 1 and 12.
7.
Whoops. Your watch passes without incident. Second watch. Abertach. No, sorry. Zhang, second watch. Number between 1 and 12.
Is everybody dying?
No.
Apparently. 9.
Second watch again passes without incident. That storm just keeps raging. The storm with the red and anti-red lightning blasts. Third watch, Abertach, a number between 1 and 12. Number 1, you say. Third watch again passes without incident. Everybody wakes up in the morning, rested, more or less, refreshed. The storm itself seems to have blown out, although it is still very rough outside. The red and anti-red streaks of lightning have passed to just being a deeply ugly, wet morning.
So, puppies?
No screams?
Nope.
No screams. Okay.
Puppies.
No screams, no murders
Are
in
there
the
people?
night.
No. People are moving about. There are people still left.
The people are moving about. There are people still left.
Okay. Yep. Put on all my armor and stuff. Grab my bow.
Actual stars. That doesn't get over.
I am getting dressed.
Grab a
I'm
torch
getting
that's still
puppies.
lit.
Or somebody is getting deaded.
I
I'm
mean,
getting an artifact.
last night everybody was distracted. This morning we're back to business as usual. Sentries are back at their post.
Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
I said I'm stabbing a bitch if I don't get a puppy, so.
All right. Nat, Mr. Moderator, Nat, we're going to take a quick 3-minute campfire rest at the end of this night. 3-minute campfire. So chat, stick around. Intermission is about to begin. We're going to go to the campfire and be back momentarily.
Yeah, that's healthy.
That'll light Satan's fire under you.
They're so good. All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I needed some jalapeno habanero cheese curds to keep me going. So, here we are. It is now morning. Dawn comes, and the party is the recipients
Dawn.
of dawn.
We
Yeah, dawn
received
comes.
it.
Uh-huh.
All right.
The question is it D-O-N or D-A-W-N?
I don't know. Does it speak like this? Does it speak like this?
All right,
If it speaks like this, it's a D-O-N.
what's the name of our
Don Diego.
where's Artwick? Are we gonna see him again, or is this we're on our own adventure?
Yeah, he said he was just going to bring you the artifact in the morning.
That's assuming that, everybody else isn't dead.
He'll be over here sooner or later.
All right.
I need something from bread-like to mild this heat down. Should go get a piece of pita.
Another 3-minute intermission.
Whoa.
Got it.
I can make it there and back in 10 seconds. Maybe 12.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go explore and see where the wagon is. See if there's gonna be anybody that stops me from entering the crevice, and if so, why? And if so, what about the free puppies?
Okay. So Verai goes off on her own. I'm assuming nobody else with her. Just Verai off by herself.
Let me know if they got a good-looking dog over there. I'll get one.
All right. Verai, you head off by yourself. You go to where that wagon was. The wagon is still there, along with 3 guards.
All right. Which one of you can answer my questions?
He can. I'll do it.
Hi. Free puppy, please.
Hello.
Free puppies.
Oops.
Free puppies. Free
What?
puppies.
Candy.
Oh, candy too. Candy?
What?
I'll settle for free puppies, but I'll also take candy.
I think there's some rock candy at the merchant.
What's in the big hole? What's in your hole?
You'll have to know.
Rocks.
What are you guarding? Is this the front entrance to the catacombs?
Catacombs? No, it's just rocks come.
Where'd you get the big wagon?
They take rock away with it.
Can I see your hole?
Yeah, it's right here. Not much to see, it's just a hole.
But I can go see it?
You can see it already. I don't understand.
Can I go into the hole?
No. We were no.
Why not?
I'm a guard.
Yeah. And a very
Yeah, I'm guarding the hole.
okay. Do you want to guard the hole with me? As we
I gotta protect it. We're protecting the hole. It ain't much, but it's a salary I can send back home to my wife and kids.
all 17 of them?
I only have 12.
Aim high, buddy. Aim high.
I keep trying, but she said after 12 ain't no more happening.
That's what your girlfriend's for, man. All right. Question for you.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen a big, scary guy in a cloak wandering around?
Scary guy in a cloak. Well, my boss has a cloak, and he don't want to make him mad. He'll put you on latrine duty.
Oh, well, probably not your boss, unless your boss is an acolyte.
A what light?
That's what I thought.
A Bud Light.
A Bud Light.
A pint. Yeah, I know, a pint. Have you seen anybody with white hair, very white skin, scars all over their face?
No. I think I remember that. You guys? No. I don't remember that.
Okay. That's it for now. Thank you. I'm gonna go back this way.
Okay.
I'll be back.
I'm a
there.
guard. I
Bye.
guarded.
You're guarding. Good job.
Yeah.
Good luck with those other 5.
That 5? Oh, rocks.
Yep, absolutely. Keep banging rocks, buddy. Keep banging rocks. All right, I'm gonna make my way back to the tent for now.
Yep. You head back to Teshin's wagon.
Maybe.
Well, guys, didn't seem right to kill somebody of his faculties, so he lived. Has Artwick come by yet with our other artifact?
He has not come by yet, no.
What time in the morning is it?
I mean, y'all have just been up for 30 or 40 minutes.
Right, but I mean, is everybody else getting up and around?
The camp is starting to get moving.
Okay.
You know, some breakfast is starting to be made. Coffees are starting to be brewed.
Any activity over near the obelisk?
It's a little ways away because you're on the edge of the camp, so you can't see clearly, but the obelisk itself doesn't seem to be doing anything special. It just seems to be sitting there now that the red and anti-red lightning storm has ended.
Okay. All right. Does anybody else want to do anything?
I say we go get this thing and get out of here.
Amen. Or a meat trap. Whatever.
All right, but let's see if we can find Artbrick.
Well, he did have that head tent where you know he was at.
Yeah, let's go find Artbrick. I have questions about the puppies.
Okay, the 5 of you head there. The 7 of you head there.
Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. The 7 of you head to Artwick's hut, cabin, warehouse, barn, HQ. We'll go with HQ.
Set dungeon.
You head to the HQ building. And as you walk up to it, there's a couple of guards out front. Hello. There were guards out front of it last night, too.
We're expecting a package. Do you have the package for us?
Not that package.
Do you have the package for us?
Oh, yeah. All right. Go on. They wave you inside. They don't seem
Inside
to
we
be
go.
caring too terribly
Let's
much.
go see.
You go into that first big open room where you had the dinner the night prior. It's kind of a big hall of a room. It is the vast majority of the building is this room. Where you were eating last night has now been replaced with maps and drawings and different random various artifacts that have been put back on the table, including various drawings of wormy cylindrical-y things and triangly spokey pyramidy things. Lots of those are now sitting around on the table. There is a scholar in here looking at all of this, one of the archaeologist scholars, looking at all of this that sees you guys come in. Oh, good morning, he says.
I'm gonna look at Abertach and see if Abertach's taking an interest in the artifacts.
I hope he's doing research for us, like we talked about.
You must be the ones waiting for the package, for the artifact.
Is this not somebody we
And
know?
the puppies.
Who is this?
There was a scholar in there.
Oh,
He's a scholar.
Very young, probably an intern. You must be the ones waiting for the artifact.
Yeah.
A
Artifact.
deeply Ophiran nobility accent. Not no Ophiran, Nemedian nobility accent.
Artifact.
What colors are your eyes, boy? Because I can't see up your nose past them. Like, what color are your eyes? Because you're looking down your nose at me.
Well, some people just need better eyes.
Mm.
Oh.
Mm. Xena and Vera might have to step in.
There,
Tell puppies
I'm supposed-
don't test my patience.
I'm supposed to tell you that it's on the way. They're retrieving it as we speak.
Oh,
Shame they didn't send you
well,
down there
I'll help
last
my
night for it.
associate explore some of those artifacts with you.
Because you would understand archaeology.
It takes everything I am not to stab your hand into this table.
Barbarians. This is what I get for going away from civilized lands.
That's right.
And then I go on this unexplainable tangent about archaeology and put him in his place.
You know what? Roll me a maybe not archaeology, but how about a warfare thing? As you start talking like war and what it leads to and the deaths that it entails, leaving behind battlegrounds and archaeology sites. How about a warfare check?
Is there
One success.
Yeah.
One success as Zinnia starts talking in graphic detail about the human detritus and body parts that can happen that creates so many of these battleground sites that archaeology excavates. And interested wouldn't be the right word, but he's pretending to be uninterested. As he's also suddenly a little bit nervous as you describe warfare in so much more detail than he's ever heard in pure visceral terms of and the body parts that are chopped into pieces tend to be dragged into a giant burial pit by the survivors as he's turning a little bit green.
Which Vera is like, and I help with that.
And after 15 or 20 minutes or so, Artwick and Fania, as well as several laborers, come out carrying a chest, a golden, metallic, silvered chest with different various artworks of humans, of animals, of bipedal and tripedal creatures that you've never seen before, of things with feathers and strange geometric shapes on the edge of it, like eagles, if eagles were abstract angles.
Mhm.
And he sets it down on the ground in front of the table. And Artwick says, "And there's your artifact."
Is it puppies?
No,
Enough
just
of the puppies.
the artifact I promised.
There's a wagon outside, clearly advertising candy, but more importantly, puppies. Is that
Those comics, they do like to graffiti things and tell us funny jokes.
Oh, who's those comedians?
The laborers, who else?
Mm,
It's a hard work doing what we do, and so what little enjoyment they can get, I look the other way.
And the candy.
If you want candy, there's merchants around. I believe you know one of them.
I'm mainly interested in the puppies, but okay.
I think there is no puppies.
So let's take a look at the artifact.
This is the artifact.
It's in the chest.
Okay, let's take a look.
You want to open the chest?
I want to make sure it's not empty.
Artwick and Fania and the two laborers step way back.
I joined them, having
Now she steps.
having a piece of something evil in my backpack. I joined them.
I turn around and close my eyes so that the Ark of the Covenant doesn't kill me.
I do the same thing, making some inane,
But
Yeah.
I will look at
superstitious sign over me to try and gain my morale. Who's going to open it?
I will.
Oh boy. Okay.
Zhang steps up to the gold and silvered chest. Who all stepped now beforehand? Who all stepped away? Who stayed still and who got closer?
I stepped away because I have
I
the other
stepped
piece of
away.
something evil.
I'll step with him because I'm the one that suggested it.
Okay.
And I'll
Zinnia?
stay. I'll
So you
stay
just
right.
stayed where you are. Thornicius and Abertach went away. Zhang and Verai got closer.
Yeah,
Just so I'm clear.
I'll catch them in case they come back.
First to try, first to die. That's my motto.
Super Joe Fly redeemed good weather puppies. Oh.
Train cats and puppies.
So Zhang, the chest is latched. There's a lock on it. It is latched and locked. Artwick tosses you the key to the latch. You unlock the latch. Unlock the lock on there. Slide the latch up. Begin to open it. It's both heavy and light at the same time. Like physically speaking, it's light, but there is such a nervousness around. It's like your muscles almost don't want to open it. Like almost your very body is fighting you and making it feel heavy, even though you know that it is way lighter than any chest of this thickness and strength and sturdiness deserves to be. Like, this thing should weigh 60 pounds, and it feels like it weighs 10. Modern metallurgical, even Katani metallurgical standards cannot attest to how light this chest is.
Impressive.
Miracle, all the puppies are 3-headed. Only a miracle could save us now.
So what you're telling me is it's raining Cerberus out there.
It is not raining Cerberus, but you open up the chest, and within that chest, there are two things. The first thing within the chest is this strange... I'm pretty certain I made an AI of it. Hold on. Let me see if I got the art of it.
God, it takes. Yeah.
The first thing is this strange
What?
kind of
What?
like a lot of pyramids smashed into each other at the same time artifact.
Mm.
You see that image?
Yes, I see. Well, it's behind everyone's character sheets, but
Behind the character sheets on what?
Michael, honey.
on D20.
What?
Whoa, cool. I see it.
Now, the dimensions of this are a little off on that image itself, but imagine that about the size of a head.
That's quite large.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But sitting in there, sitting in the chest itself, is this white and black creature.
Oh dear.
This little furry, quadrupedal creature with black and white splotches all over its fur, about the rough size and shape of a dog, except it has 3 separate heads.
I get the left one.
One head white, one head black, one head both.
I get the left one.
It's unbearably
And it
cute,
looks
isn't
up at you. One of the heads looks up at you with the cutest little, like, oh, you've ever seen. One of them looks super angry and grumpy, like it just got woken up from a nap. And the third head is just kind of derping out.
That's the one I want.
I reach in and carefully pick it up.
Just choke it to death.
One head and one of the 4 arms is like trying to get away. 2 of the arms and the other heads are like
Yes, I see. It's this thing behind it.
Tiber gets the stinky end.
What manner of creature are you? I ask it almost as though I'm expecting it to answer. Not really, but
It's adorable. Let's rub his belly.
Wait, let's go to the AI. Dear AI. Oh, that's so good, but it's not black and white. Oh, that's so perfect. That is exactly what I wanted, but it was just purely white. I needed it to be black and white. So hold on. Let me get this image right. This is happening. Oh, no, that's terrifying. Nope. Nope. I need a black
Adorable
and white
puppy,
spotted
3 heads, 1 black, 1
Cerberus.
white, 1 black and white.
That thing that it just generated was like nightmare fuel. Not even with 3 heads because it's fucking Cerberus. What part of Cerberus don't you understand? Stupid AI, it'll never catch on.
It's totally not a thing.
I'm trying to get to it.
He's a trooper.
Oh, that was so cute, but no. It's so cute.
Can you just say fat one but 3 heads?
Okay, open image in new tab, save image as Cerber. And now let's get to roll 20 and upload. Downloads, Cerber. One moment, and then close that.
Oh,
Cerber!
that's so cute.
Oh, that is creepy.
Yeah, it's the least creepy of the options because it's AI.
That's so cute.
It was the least creepy of the options. Actually, let me show you the option that I liked the most, but it wasn't in the right colors. Here we go. And save image as server 2. And then upload. Server 2. You know what? Fuck it. It's not black and white. It's just white. As this is now the server. Complete with these smoke tendrils coming off of it. And why not now? Please show Cerberus. Was there a redeem for a name? Somebody said redeem name. I'm not seeing time crunch.
Yeah, scroll up. It's redeem name generator.
Good weather puppies. Miracle. It's a 3-headed puppy. Seems legit. Cerberus. Oh, redeemed name generator. Cerberus for the dog. Is the redeemed that its name is Cerberus? I don't understand.
I think they wanted to random generate a name.
How do I see what the redeem was, though? I think it's still a puppy.
It just says redeem name generator 100.
Yeah, I'm not certain how that works. It should be in his text. So the name of it is Cerberus. Suburberus. Suburberus. Are you good with that, Goliath? Look in channel points, he says. I don't know how to do that. I'm not smart enough for this.
Ain't that the truth?
Suburberus. There is a little metal name tag that says Suburberus underneath the middle head.
All right, Ardwick.
Put it back in the box. Maybe it'll
Yeah,
suffocate.
Ardwick.
We're going to be stuck with
Did
you,
you expect we were going to just leave this in the box with no air holes?
Also, Vera, your camera's dead.
Noticed.
Cat.
Pat.
Maybe just turn it off and on again. If that doesn't work, try just disconnecting and reconnecting. Suburberus. As Artwick is really confused that there is something in there. He goes, I told you severe things happen around that artifact. Things appear, things disappear. It's very, yeah.
I take it you've never seen this thing that I am currently holding and petting.
No, not
Absolutely.
once. This is new. You can have. I give to you. You take with you.
Oh, I'm sure.
Something tells me I don't think we'd be able to get rid of it.
Yes.
Maybe we can just let his teddy bear ride the thing.
His Betsy bear?
You saw it last night.
I don't know. Still waiting for the Skype to reconnect.
Yeah, there's a.
Oh, don't worry,
Skype-
Goliath. If it sticks around with the party, which I intend for it to
Microsoft
do,
owns
we'll get it
Skype
to
now,
a
right?
size.
Yes.
Like if you
It is not going to get to a Godzilla sized, but we'll get it to a size. Don't you worry, my friend. Just the party's going to have to feed it.
A lot of Microsoft services are down right now. We're having trouble people logging back in. So that could be the problem.
Yep.
Scholars. I say we feed it scholars.
We're feeding scholars.
I like that. Second that motion.
So now that you have the artifact and a new friend,
He's so.
what do you do?
Well, first off, we're gonna rub his belly. Then we're gonna feed him
Okay.
this scholar. And then I don't care.
Even the grumpy head looks grumpily accepting of the belly rub before it then turns around and starts clawing at you.
He'll learn. It's okay. Give me your dilly billy billy.
He's such a conflicted,
Online
such a
game.
conflicted little thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and delete the original server. Delete, okay, because it is this one now. Delete.
What is all of
Okay,
that? I think it's supposed to look like that.
but you have the artifact that you were here for.
Oh, let us prepare to leave then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that took way longer than it should have. Let's go.
I came for the
Okay.
puppy. Got the puppy. Yeah. I mean,
All right. Well, you grab your shit and go up the western
we're
lift.
gonna have to explain to an entire village
Yeah,
of
what's
people
the,
why
the
they
best way
don't
out
have
here?
their children.
Towards
still,
our
but-
is it westward or
These aren't.
They were to the south. You
Sure.
don't have to go through that village to leave.
I'm not taking this shit back to that guy.
Well, then I guess we won't go that way.
Well, we can discuss this after we're out of earshot of the camp.
Yes.
Also, Abertach, is
And-
your artifact glowing, hot, changed in any way, reacting at all?
Reacting to the presence of the other artifact.
Sweating,
Can we
moody.
can we get maybe out of the camp and stuff before we do all this?
I suppose.
So the party leaves the camp. You go up the west lift, and you go some ways out of eyesight, away from this meteor crater of archaeological significance.
I'm going to send a runner. Yeah, I'm gonna pay a kid, any kid, camp kid, pay him a couple coppers. Yeah, there's kids. And send him to go say goodbye and thank you to our caravan friend
Teshin?
Fashion. Yeah,
Sure, no problem.
Unless there's anything stopping us from leaving.
Nothing stops you from leaving.
I mean, I kind of wanted to go down into the catacombs, but they brought a thing out. We now have a puppy. I'm placated. For now. I still want to kill a bitch, but, I'll take what I can get.
you have a 3-headed puppy. Stop complaining.
I'll let him kill a bitch.
That's
What do you mean he?
I still
know
he-
the
piece, though.
I haven't let go. Of
Yeah,
this thing.
I'm actually still missing Teddy, so
Yeah, I've seen how easily he loses his things. She loses her things.
So first off, Teddy gets up and wanders off. All right, not my deal.
Teddy has a way of popping up.
Teddy is still not back.
We may have scared Teddy away.
We are finally rid of the cursed object. I'm not complaining.
Right?
One cursed object. I think we traded it for 2 more.
So you leave the camp and head out of eyesight
Wait,
to the
you
west?
You left
Yes.
your object with them and took their object with us?
No!
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, we got 2 additional objects. All right. Whatever.
Yes. So you leave camp, head out of eyesight to the west, and regather together the 7 of
The
you.
albino guy. Nobody cares about the albino.
What are you talking
What
about?
are we supposed to do about it?
What albino?
Did I not tell you guys about the albino guy? Last time I saw Teddy, he gave me a vision of a guy in a cloak in a dark place. He was white-haired, blue eyes, scars all over his face. That's about all I got. That's the last I saw Teddy. I think Teddy's been kidnapped or puppy napped or Teddy napped or napped.
What a loss.
Mid-afternoon nap.
Oh no, the loss of a cursed item. The
But he's
horror.
so adorable, and of course the Berberus is going to want to play with him.
Maybe that's what
I imagine
Maybe he's gonna end up a chew toy.
a chew toy.
Cursed items, 3-headed puppies, just like pigs and scythes.
Right.
Nobody else, huh? Okay. We're going.
If Teddy
All right.
wants to come back, Teddy will come back.
Later.
Unless Teddy gives me another vision and he just wants to be left alone.
No,
Abertach goes up the elevator.
you don't see anything at all with no connection whatsoever with Teddy. It is like it never existed.
He transformified into a 3-headed puppy. Isn't that so sweet? My nickname for Suburberus will be Teddy. Berberus.
Suburberus.
Teddy Berber.
All right. Well, in that case, we will just pick this up in 2 weeks when we resume. But don't go anywhere. Don't change that channel. We've got plenty left for you guys here at the Architects of Fate. For example, tomorrow we have Call of the Netherdeep, episode 25. Try the red stuff. Last episode, the Banditos set off on their first mission for the Allegiance of the Allsight. What was supposed to be a simple retrieval mission ended with half of the Suncut Bazaar being reduced to rubble and the deaths of 2 innocent civilians on account of the retrieved trinket being infected by a familiar red mineral. How much more of Ank'Harel will the Banditos accidentally destroy? Find out on the next thrilling episode of Call of the Netherdeep. Also, my character took more damage than the entire rest of the party combined throughout the entire rest of the campaign combined in that one freaking fight from the stupid red Illyrium elephant of doom. I went through 2 different animal shapes. Thursday, 4th of July, we are off. Go spend time, blow some stuff up, be American. And if you're not American, then pretend to blow stuff up like the Americans
Channel
do.
your inner America.
No, Goliath, I healed you a couple of times. Friday, we have at 7 p.m. on the 5th, Cookie Trek, and I have no description for it. Sunday, the 7th at 9 p.m. Eastern, Tomb of Annihilation. Beware, Napaka. Napaka. Napaka! I don't know. Napaka. Napaka! After the cure and Jaeger's experiment with the mysterious control panel was interrupted by a battle with the massive plant creature, they continued their exploration through the 5th level of the tomb and discovered a mysterious message written in blood. The cure has raised Napaka, the last queen of Omu, from the dead, and Jaeger has found a keyhole in a faux chest made of jade. What have Kenneth and Scrod been doing in the meantime? Join us Sunday to find out. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get a raid going. Please stick around for the raid. Go to the next channel. Support your local struggling artist. Be cool. Be active. Hang out with GM in the Great Barrier. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we love you. Good night.
Bye.